This is Fort Wayne's NBC News at 11.
I've concluded that it's time to end America's longest war.
It would bring a lot of people a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, and family members especially, for that to happen.
Our big story tonight, President Biden's plan to withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan. Tonight, you'll hear from a local veteran who served in the war. Good evening. We're glad you're with us tonight. I'm Tom Powell.
And I'm Linda Jackson. Welcome. Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Carly Van Cleve is focused on reaction from the fort. She's live in studio with us. Carly?
Tom, Linda, Biden's goal, he says, is to end the war there. He says it's time to bring those American soldiers home for good.
Time to end the forever war.
President Joe Biden says he's bringing home U.S. troops in Afghanistan by September 11th, on the 20th anniversary of the attack on the World Trade Center.
We cannot continue the cycle of extending or expanding our military presence in Afghanistan, hoping to create ideal conditions for the withdrawal and expecting a different result.
It would bring a lot of people a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, and family members especially.
Jason Barbnick is a retired Master Sergeant.
I started active duty Marine Corps in 1990.
He spent part of his 30-year career in the military in Afghanistan.
Every time we come home or withdraw from a theater, it's really a small victory.
Barbnick lives in Fort Wayne now with his wife and 2 sons. His oldest served in Afghanistan beside him.
This never ends, it doesn't seem like. So I don't get my hopes up when any president says, hey, I'm bringing the troops home, no more war.
He says he's skeptical the withdrawal will happen on the president's new timeline.
Until there's a really good permanent way to restore order overseas, I'm afraid we'll continuously go over and come back, go over, come back. And it'll just be a vicious cycle that we have to do.
It's not that easy, he says. From his experience there, he thinks it would be responsible to still have a military base and not remove all U.S. forces at once.
I mean, everybody wants to be home at the end of the day and say, mission accomplished. Now let's just train for if something happens again.
President Biden says some U.S. troops will remain to protect diplomats, but most of the withdrawal will begin May 1st. Barbnick says the past has taught him to wait and see.
So to say everybody will be home by this September, it sounds great, but I don't think it's a true goal.
I also got a statement from Representative Jim Banks, who also served in Afghanistan. He credits President Trump, saying the past administration was well on its way towards bringing troops home and leaving behind a secure Afghanistan. The congressman says he will be, quote, holding President Biden accountable to these goals as well.
Carly, thank you so much. Now, much more on the president's plans.
And today, the president